Yo, welcome to the Fork Show.
Welcome to the Fork Show?
The Fork. The what now?
Fork Show. This isn't a podcast. It still says FNF. It still says
FNF to the core. To the core. Friday night.
Every
Friday night. 2022.
Very much the same. Yeah. It's the new season. It's the new aisle, everybody.
The new aisle. It is
whole new intro, we got a new name. We're still FNF, but we got a new name. Dope. I got a bit of a monologue in the spirit of late night shows to open up the year.
Okay. Yes. Over to the big screen.
You see, for millennia, humankind was called mankind, and all kinds of men and woe men attempted to entertain the masses with radio shows, television shows, cable shows, internet shows, podcast shows, late shows, live shows, but never has the human conquered the masses with a brand new, never been done before fork show. And I know what you guys are thinking.
What's this?
Why would three guys make a show about forks? Well, they wouldn't. But they would tell you to go and fork yourself if you asked, and then they'd regret using that overused pun, but they wouldn't falter from their mission, because there's a cleanup on aisle 1, and aisle 2 has the toilet paper, which is convenient because most of the games we play give me the shits, and most of the topics we cover take the piss. So this is us on a brand new chapter with a brand new name. That's right, folks. The podcast is over, and that means no more A-grade comedy. It's just me and Cram and Jazz selling out by getting a late night fork show and offloading all of our work onto our guests. What guests, you ask? Whoever our booking agent booked for us. What's that? We don't have a booking agent. Okay, so it's still a podcast, but it's better because this one has never been made prior. I mean, done before. It's never been done before.
Never been done before.
Never been done.
End scene.
End scene. Well, I wish I had an applause button to hit.
Yeah, monologues really aren't the same without the laughter and the clapping. I did feel a lot of eyes rolling from their mobile phones and televisions at home, though.
No, that was nice. That was nice. I got a picture of a fork up. I got a picture of a fork up. So
nice. I love it. I love it.
The comedy only gets better from here.
It only gets better. It's all uphill from here. How was our Christmases and our New Year's?
New so far.
Oh yeah,
new. Never done 2022 before. That's for sure.
It sounds like a very new number. Like,
yeah.
Like we've gone beyond the 2000s when that sounded futuristic. Now we're well into the double digits, you know? Like, there's no going back. There's no going back now.
Super into the double digits, yeah. Yep. What did you say the other day? You said, we've come further than Marty McFly traveled.
Yeah, I think so. I think so. Didn't he travel to
it was 2021, I think he went to, or 2020? Something like that.
What a loser.
What a loser. Can't even... he needs a DeLorean, and he can't even get as far as we can by just eating, sleeping, and breathing and shitting.
We still went
further than that guy.
2015. They traveled to 20...
Pretty lame.
They traveled to 2015.
Oh, okay. This is a terrible joke for 2022. Someone probably used this in 2016.
I'm going to get away from...
Pretty sure I saw it on Jimmy Kimmel.
We're backing off. We're backing off from the monologue.
Backing off from the monologue.
So putting away the forks, we got, look at this, aisles, brand new aisle. Aisle 2.
It's a brand new aisle.
And this is the fork show aisle. The last aisle was the podcast aisle. We're still in the Fs. Right. We're still in the aisle Fs. We haven't got to
still in the Fs,
G
still
yet.
in the FRs. FNF. Yeah. I think the next aisle is the Friday Night Fadio show or the Friday Night Fannel or something like that. We'll find out in 2023.
Yeah.
In the meantime, we're all about aisle 2.
Maybe there will be VR and it'll be like the Friday Night Friday Night FR.
Yeah. Friday night virtual reality show. yeah. Love it. It's all about FNF, baby.
So good.
Sick. So we're gonna we're still gonna stick with the the segments that we know and love from the podcast, things like Cram's questions and Ask Gus.
Mm-hmm.
And we're still going to probably be gaming every week or, sometimes. I think we've come to terms with the fact that the gaming is best done at the end of the show, like the last 20 minutes or so.
Yep.
So that we can fit those other segments in. So So that's basically a segment of its own, called Time to Game with a catchy name. Game Time segment.
Tame to name game tame.
We are
Name to
gamers.
We are gamers.
Yeah.
Gamer.
Yeah, I think that's nice having it go into a segment. You know, it's like streamlines the whole setup.
And did we introduce ourselves? We got Cram here on the here on my left, right.
I don't even know, man. I'm looking all over the place. I'm looking over there. I'm looking over there. I don't know where to look.
Looking up there. Mirrored. Me, Cal, of course, and we got Jarrett. We got Jazza and the CBS Orchestra. Just out off camera over there.
He's just
on
down
the
here. He's
on the
just
couch.
down here.
Oh, it's down here. Okay, yeah.
He's on the little TV screen down the bottom.
Yeah. And it's good to be back. It's good. Oh, there he is on the TV. So good. It's good. It's good to be back.
I removed it though, so when you said that with the delay.
Oh, when I said that, it was gone. Okay, yeah.
So
I'm watching the stream 30 seconds later. Like what I'm seeing what you guys at home are seeing, but you're seeing me before I'm seeing me. So really, you guys are in the future, and I'm living in the past.
It gets jumbled. It gets a bit jumbled.
It gets jumbled.
Except for Americas, because we're in the future and then they're in the past.
Yeah, they are permanently in the past, for sure. Yeah. For sure. Yeah, we were in 2022 for like a good 16 hours before some of the US was in 2022.
I was in 22 before you, Cosmic.
You were in, both of you were. You were in 2022 half an hour before I was. Yeah, that's right. And that's the weird thing about time zones. Mm-hmm. You know, we're all time traveling all the time. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And, you know, people say live in the now, but now doesn't exist. You know, like it's gone. Now it's gone. Now it's gone. It's gone. Now it's gone again. It's gone.
I went to it
now. It's not here. It's gone.
Speaking of time zones, I actually went to a time zone not long ago.
Did you?
Yeah. But they were shut. They were shut.
Gamer's perspective on shut.
but there was people.
There was places called time zone, right?
But there was like families playing there, like using the things, but it was shut. And then like,
did they book it out?
No. I walked in because it was open. I was with some friends, and we walked in, and we're like, "Yeah, can we play here?" And they're like, "No, we're shut." And then we're like, "Okay." And then they're like, "What?" And then as we walked out, they told the other people to leave.
What?
But like, I think these people just like walked in and started playing, even though they were shut. And then we walked in. We walked in because there was other people in there. It was really bizarre.
Yeah,
that's why you don't ask questions.
No, you just. I should have just started playing.
You should have looked around and then been like, "Is this Twilight Zone?" to the guy behind the counter. That sucks, man. But when was the last time you went to a time zone though? Like other than the time it was closed?
Probably a year ago or so. Like how
do you feel about arcade games as a gamer? Like as a PC and console gamer and handheld gamer?
You know, I like them. But I prefer PC games.
Yeah, well, less limitations on the PC than
I don't know.
One game only.
You know what was really weird? You know what was really weird is like I went to Japan and there was just so many arcade games. There was like
a little racist, but I see where you're going with it.
There was so many. No,
I don't know.
There was like you think of
arcades
like
every second street.
There was just so many, and you think of like the intensities, like. They had some big intensity, like some big ones. They had like whole some of them were like whole complexes, but the games are different.
Like six-story buildings and
they had some crazy ones, but the games are different. Like a lot of the games have like card collectibles and stuff. Like it's a full culture. So there's games where you like get cards and you like load data on the cards, and you then collect the cards and you come back and you come back and you play the games. Like there's some there was this.
It's a lot more than just Dance Revolution.
Oh my god, dude! There was this one game room within an arcade that had all these like pods, like imagine like large eggs, and me and my friend were like, yeah, well, let's try this one. This looks sick. Like we get in, everyone gets in their own pod, and you get in, and it's like a Gundam.
Yeah.
It's like a Gundam game, and so you sit down, and in front of you, you've got like these two big like thruster like joysticks, and then you've got a full like 360-degree screen around you of like
Sick.
and you're in this giant Gundam suit, and you're playing in this world with all the other people in the pods. Keep in mind that I was like 20.
That's a long time ago.
Yeah, I was like 21. Yeah. So this is like 11
like
years
12,
ago.
13 years ago.
So like in 2012, they had like these sick multiplayer Gundam games,
which we're only seeing now. Like when you go to a time zone here, you see like one game that's like got the big curved 3D screen and is in a pod, and it's like the best game there, other than like basketball for tickets and whatever the NASCAR racing Daytona. Daytona's obviously always going to be the best one, but that's crazy. We've only got like one, and they've got like pods of them 12 years ago.
Yeah.
Like multiplayer arcade games.
I want to bring up some footage, some like pictures, if I can.
This meeting has been upgraded by the host and now includes unlimited minutes. Okay, interesting. I didn't realize you upgraded our meeting, Cram.
I didn't.
To unlimited minutes.
I didn't.
Okay, maybe
it was a gift from Zoom. I didn't realize we had limits for this meeting.
Gift? It was a gift from Zoom.
Yeah, Zoom's like sorry guys, you're running out of time.
Apparently we have limits for our 1 hour talk show. We didn't consider the limitations of Zoom. And now you've been and now you've been told that you've got unlimited minutes. That's just for this meeting though. What are we going to do in future? Is it going to need a subscription or something?
I don't know. We'll have to sort that shit out.
Oh, man. Cross that bridge when we get to it. This might be a one-time fork show, folks.
Well,
we might actually need Coke to sponsor our system.
Yeah, come on, Coca-Cola. Get in here. So, I've brought up the images there, but there's these giant like pods. This is a bit of a different layout to what I saw, but it's still nonetheless as cool. These sick pods you get in.
So cool.
And then you just like in this like 360 freaking
that's crazy.
Yeah.
Jesus, man.
It's so dope.
That's crazy.
Very cool. And a lot of their stuff is just, and then a lot of pachinko, like pachinko.
Yeah.
Pachinko. Yeah.
So there was just a lot of like really different, like what I'm trying to say is that there was rarely ever any racing games unless they were like Initial D or Mario Kart. Or like some like famous brand, because there was rarely ever any like just regular games that we would see.
You didn't see Daytona anywhere.
I didn't see like there wasn't any like shooting games or
really
like,
Time Crisis?
None of that shit, man. Like it was the popular games were like the fucking little card games and the games of luck and the claw games and all sorts of just bizarre games that like are totally different to a Western arcade is what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Which is really
We're probably on the wrong level of the entire complex. Because they have those huge buildings, like they have different levels.
That's it. But I looked up and down all the levels, man. It's just like different.
A whole level full of
it's just
like manga and
crazy.
Oh yeah,
I guess different cultures have different tastes, right? Like as far as
different tastes, man. That's it.
Like you think, think about like stuff can be hella different, even with like when you think of sports, like sports around the world are all so like heaps of them are so similar but so different. Like AFL comes from Gaelic football, which is just Ireland's version of soccer, and it's somehow evolved into like Aussie rules footy. But you'd think that if there was like an actual better game, it'd span like all cultures like soccer does. But it we don't. American football is in the States, so we do it here, but it's not popular. And then AFL is in the States, but that's not popular.
Yeah, for sure.
So like even and we're all the same culture in the West. So imagine how different. Or you even think of like the Chinese game Go.
Yeah, or just think about Squid Game.
So
like
different to
Squid
chefs.
Game. Squid Game is just
so different, dude. Oh my god, so different.
Killing people.
yeah, man.
Just-
fucking,
yeah.
they're crazy. What are
Yeah.
they doing?
Yeah.
What do you-
I mean, personally, I think that's you know, if you're gonna like bet, you know, if you're gonna like go to a TAB, if you're gonna download sportsbet.com and make some wagers, I say on Squid Game, you know.
Oh.
Why do it on the footy? Why do it on the footy when you can bet who lives and who
Mate,
dies?
that's where the good stuff's at. That's where the good stuff's at.
That's called politics.
Speaking of who lives and who dies,
Free animal mask.
you've seen The Matrix, correct?
Oh my god! Don't get me started, you son of a bitch! No, yeah. I did. I went and saw it on. Funny enough, on New Year's Eve. I booked for New Year's Eve for two reasons. First of all, as a pretext to all this, all of our borders have opened up and the zero COVID policy is gone from Australia. So now like everyone's catching Omicron everywhere. And so we're, you know, like I'm working from home permanently now. Thank God to my company and the Queensland government is like asking everyone to do that. But I decided, look, New Year's Eve, like we'd want to stay in, but I want to see The Matrix really badly. It came out on Boxing Day, and like the state is flooded with people. So I was like, all right, what's the best time to see The Matrix Resurrections? And I figured New Year's Eve, no one's gone to the movies. They're all going out. There's no sessions after 6 p.m. Like even the movies close early on New Year's Eve. So I was like, all right, I'll do the last session on New Year's Eve. And we did it gold class, which is, if you've ever been to a gold class cinema, they're like seats are only in rows of 2 and they're spanned out and there's only like 40 people that can fit in the whole room. So I did that and we just wore a mask and it was good. There was only like 12 other people there. So I was like, I was still wary, but I was way more comfortable than going to the movies at any other time during this holiday season, like until February would just be stupid.
Oh yeah.
So
as much as I love Spider-Man, I'm like, I'll wait for it to come out on Disney Plus.
Yeah, exactly.
You know, I'm all right with that.
Exactly, yeah.
I'm okay with that.
Bro, that's another thing. That's how much I love The Matrix. And I was like finding the best possible, like, I'll risk COVID, but I'll minimize the risk, but I'm still going to risk it. So anyway, I go to the movies, I watch it, I support the franchise I know and love, and I can't even begin to. I'm not going to review it for you guys. I'm just going to say, regardless of where you stand on the sequels, the first one was a genius, masterful work of art that changed the landscape of cinema.
The first sequel?
The first Matrix.
The first movie.
Matrix.
First movie, okay.
The first movie was a game changer, and everyone can agree on that. It was a masterwork. And then the sequels I loved. Heaps of people hated 2, liked 3, or hated both, or maybe loved 1. I loved the trilogy. All the lore, everything. This movie, Animatrix was pretty fun as well. I loved the Animatrix, loved Enter the Matrix,
the game,
video game,
that was fun.
I love
that.
Dude.
Yeah, that was fun.
Everything they've ever done. The graphic novel, oh my god! But this movie takes all of that and then takes a really big shit on it, and then puts that shit into the cement and then grounds it into the cement and then spits on that pile of grounded cemented shit. And then pees on top of the saliva, and then takes that and then puts it in your face and says, "Tricked ya! Thanks for your money, motherfucker." That's what it does. That's my review. And that's no. Look. Okay, no. There's
0 out of 10.
0 out of 10. Nah, look. There's things about it. Like I wanted to love it, obviously. And I even went in with the low expectation of like reboots, you know, treat this like it's Star Wars Episode 1 and I'm an original trilogy fan. Like I went in with that expectation. Straight away, they're like breaking the fourth wall in different ways. There's like really cheesy jokes. There's like, they try and make it really meta, but they go so meta. Do you guys mind a little spoiler that's not?
Should
really
we do a spoiler warning? Because I don't know, like spoiler alert.
Yeah, right. Spoiler alert.
Spoiler alert.
It's Neo.
Big flashing light.
Yeah, flashing light. Spoiler.
You know what? It's
Neo
it's
is
so meta that they knew about this They knew about the spoilers. It doesn't matter.
Exactly. It's already going to happen.
Yeah.
He's a video game developer, Thomas Anderson, and he developed a trilogy of video games called The Matrix. And that's how in this new Matrix, the machines explain to him you know, because they can't get rid of his memories completely, but they can make it like it was a part of his life, like he developed the games. So that's the kind of meta they're trying to go. But what they do is they just show the movies. They didn't even use their budget to make some game footage. They just showed the fucking original movies. Like, the flashbacks never stopped. The whole way through the film, like, basically, I reckon a quarter of that new film is just old footage from the old films. That's how fucking bad it is. And on top of that, Neil Patrick Harris is the bad guy. What? Dookie Howser, the Barney from How I Met Your Mother, is the badass machine bad guy. What? No, I'm sorry.
Smith was like not intimidating at all. That character,
dude, not at all.
Or whatever they cast as that actor was not.
The good-looking dude from Mindhunter or whatever he's from. Yeah, he was like, the whole movie was so gay, like super gay. Not in the like that shit way, like it was super homosexual. Like it was, which, you know, nothing wrong with that, but like I think it's because Lana. Seinfeld. Not that there's anything wrong with that, but Lana Wachowski, I think she needed her sister on this one, man. Like the whole thing was like, it was like Smith wore like bright blue, like they were on like blue and pink sunnies and jackets and stuff, and like that's my style. That's not the style of the Matrix.
Yeah,
you know.
Yeah, I get you.
Oh,
I get you.
Dude,
I get you.
It sucked. It's
I
like
really
there were
like the
scenes
start of
that
the
I
movie.
liked. The start.
Where he's like going through this cycle where they're putting him back on the treadmill and he's just repeating days. And
the montage? Yeah, the montage was
just
cool.
all the same, you know, and he's committing to like taking the blue pills every day.
Yeah.
And he's like
he
stuck
thinks
in
it's
this
a
cycle.
psychotic break when he questions reality and stuff. Yeah, they did. There
cool.
was things about it I liked that. Like I liked they introduced the machines are sort of on our side, and there's like some cool machine characters.
Well, they are.
Jar Jar Binks.
They are.
Stuff, you know?
You hear that, Siri? You hear that, Siri? We're all friends here.
They did some good world building, and there was some okay action scenes. There was nothing revolutionary about the special effects or action at all. Yeah. At all. Nothing revolutionary. They came up with ideas that could have been done a million times better. Like instead of, you know how the agents used to morph into anybody in the Matrix, like everybody was a node and the agent would just be like, and take over a body. Now they're all the people in the Matrix are automatically, instead of nodes, they're automatically already agents, but the agent's already like a seed inside them. So the agent's face doesn't take their shape. They just get turned into an agent and they're them. And it's called a swarm. And so there's swarms they can just turn everyone in the Matrix into like a swarm if they want. And they're all bots that will attack the threat, you know, like antibodies in a body or whatever. Such a cool idea. Did fuck all with it. Like a finale closing scene where it was like kind of a zombie apocalypse moment. Like it was just.
And the action scenes when they had the swarms was just like so chaotic. It was like especially on the train, it was just like camera flicking this way, that way, this way, like a 1 second
everywhere.
Shot. It's like that's horrible. Not an action scene.
Yeah,
like,
it was horrible.
Look at the first movie; it was like so focused on two people fighting, or
even the Burly Brawl in Matrix Reloaded, the Burly Brawl, all the Agent Smiths piled on top of him, and then he like whoosh, and they all fly off him in this big
that was a
like,
dope scene.
They didn't do anything like that. Dude. They had a swarm. You know what they did with the swarms in this? They had a swarm do that to a car. A swarm of dudes, and it was like 20 of them.
Like swarm on a car.
All swarm on top of a car that our heroes are trapped inside. And you know how our heroes get saved? Other heroes shooting them all off the car. Blah, 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 blah. That's how fucking boring. Like it was just appalling. So anyway, I'm heartbroken. I'm heartbroken. That's all I can say about it. I won't watch it again. I'll never watch it again. I will watch the trilogy religiously, or like always.
I'm gonna watch it again.
Yeah.
You watch it again? Cool. Just remember when you're watching it next time, Jara, there is a scene with the Merovingian as a homeless man with a giant beard and a bunch of cups hanging off him, where he rocks up for no reason at the end of a fight on top of a platform and he goes, "I'll see you in the next franchise," and then like disappears. Like literally shouts out a wall breaking. It's so bad. I can't even make this stuff up. It sucked. But yeah. Sucked. So anyway, that
just
was
happened to be there, by the way.
yeah. Just happened. Yeah, what the fuck?
With all those people.
There's like no explanation. He's just like, I remember you. You destroyed my life. You're like, what the fuck?
And they're all like, who the fuck is this?
So
yeah,
good.
but good to know, new fans that maybe have never seen The Matrix or they've only just watched the trilogy now, and now they're watching the fourth one. People like Rylan, really interested to know what their take will be, because it's going to be like a Star Wars thing, right? So I reckon it's good enough.
Yeah,
maybe that it would be split. I don't know. It might be good enough that some people like it.
Yeah, I can text him now, and then maybe we can find out by the end of the show.
Yeah, sweet, done. Ask Rylan. Rylan. Yeah.
What should I ask him? What did you think about The Matrix?
The new Matrix.
Oh, he hasn't seen the new Matrix. Oh, we're talking about the new Matrix. Because
we're talking about the new Matrix.
He only just watched the first Matrix and the second Matrix, and maybe.
And then he's watching the third because they're airing week to week, right now on TV or whatever. Also, another question you can text Rylan: why do you have free-to-wear television? What do people still have free-to-wear television?
Well, they don't have they have the internet.
I feel like
but they don't have they only use phone data. My kids.
Oh, okay, yeah. They don't have like ADSL or NBN or ADSL.
No.
Yeah, cool.
So
that's good. Kylie's like kind of doesn't like the internet, right?
Well,
she calls you for all of her internet solutions.
This is true. Tech support Cram over here. That's me.
Yeah. I know that she watches these episodes sometimes, so if she does, no offense, Kylie, but when I imagine you entertaining yourself, it's you huddled around an old radio in like just like listening to the latest radio show.
With a sip of brandy, with a bit of brandy. I do believe I don't know if this is true, but I feel like at one point my name in her phone was tech support. I don't know if I remember that correctly, but I'm fairly certain.
Yeah. Or if it wasn't, you made that joke and then she updated your name in her phone. You're like, oh, that's a good idea. Yeah.
Now it is.
Yeah. But yeah, did you have Jazz? I haven't spoken to you much since Christmas or whatever. So what did you get up to on Christmas, New Year's? What were you up to?
Pretty quiet because of COVID, but it's just family stuff really. Just like lunch and New Year's did nothing. I think I was even in bed by like 11:30, so I probably missed.
Slept his way into the next year.
Just getting old.
Most people I talk to were basic like that. I think it's just the age bracket we're in now. Yeah.
Dude, I was home after the Matrix by like 10 o'clock.
Yeah.
I didn't do shit.
Didn't we? We tried to do Fortnite, but then you bailed on Fortnite.
Oh, the fireworks didn't even go off.
They didn't even go off. Oh, that's right.
They wait for America to put them like, oh god. What do you do for Christmas lunch though? Like with family, Jazz? Do you guys do like the traditional ham or turkey or whatever? Or
yeah, my older sister did it, most of it.
We
didn't really have many people anyway, so
true.
I only went for a little bit. Yep.
Is this for Christmas or New Year's?
Yeah, ham, turkey, pudding.
Christmas. Okay, Marco does the when his whole family gets together for the traditional Christmas, he does the ham leg shaped piece of tofu in the middle of the table.
Actually, I remember last year getting I think my mum got like a bunch of vegan Christmas stuff from Cherry Darlings.
Oh yeah, nice.
Oh, okay.
We had that. It was pretty good.
Yeah.
We did pizzas for Christmas.
Oh yeah.
Up at Basket Range.
You don't get much more Italian than that.
We come up at a nonna's place and we're making a pizza.
Yeah. Don't you do that every other week anyway?
No.
Yeah, we do it for Christmas too.
That was good.
Sick, man. That sounds dope.
But that was like I had 2 Christmases. I did Christmas Eve and Christmas, so it was like Christmas Day was just like leftovers basically. And some salads.
You did with Nelly.
I did a fruit platter. I did a massive fruit platter.
You did one at Tina's. Where was the other one?
Here at mine.
Oh, okay, yours. Okay,
yeah, and cool. So that was where
that was the same. Yeah.
All the kids came to hear this one.
Oh, okay. You're the kids party host.
I'm the cool. I'm the cool guy. I'm the cool dad.
The cool uncle dad.
The cool dad. The cool dunkle. Yeah. Oh, and I am a new uncle as well, Jazz.
Oh yeah, congrats.
New Year's Eve, my
Congrats.
sister-in-law
Ricky.
gave birth, and my brother is now has a second child, a daughter.
He's now a 2-time dad.
Ah,
Yep.
He's now a 2-time dad.
Little Sophia.
Not a dad that's 2-timing, just to make that clear. If their family's,
Never-
if the family's
never in
watching,
question.
it's just a 2-time dad.
Never in question. Never in question.
dad times 2.
No, congrats to Ricky.
so
That's so
little
so
Sophia.
Yeah.
So that's a pretty cool New Year's thing to happen.
Leo and Sophia. Man, you couldn't get much more Italian names than those.
Hey,
Jesus
you know,
Christ.
Sawidu.
Wait, Jared, can we just take a little bit of the Italian out of this family for a minute? Because they're going a little bit far, you know? Like, I think they've forgotten that they're also half Australian.
So
you know,
funny. I think my brother said.
I ate a haggis. No.
I think my brother said something at Christmas.
Okay.
It was like he said something like, "My daughter will never eat that on a pizza. It will be traditional," or something like that. I mean, obviously, nowhere near as ethnic sounding as I just made.
Yeah. It was way worse.
And I'm sure he was doing it in jest, but it
It's like, hey, what am I, a bad fella? She ain't eating the pineapple on a pizza.
And I get massa, yeah.
Yeah.
So
Cool.
it was pretty funny.
Epic, man. I love it. My favorite culture in the world by far. By far.
Well,
probably because of you and your family, you
Nah,
bastard.
it's because the Romans
brainwashed me while I was young.
Because the Romans oppressed and brainwashed everyone else. That's why.
True. Yeah. It's in my nature as a German Irishman to just be like, Rome?
Oh,
Yes,
hey, big man.
Classic.
That's funny.
Oh, nice. Sick. Well, what else is on the agenda this evening?
I'm just
Were
scrolling
we-
through the pictures. Here we go. PS5. What's this? I see?
Oh, that's something I didn't mention about my Christmas.
What did you do for Christmas, Cal?
Oh, what?
I went to so every year I go to Annie's for Christmas. So that's my wife's mum, Emily's mum. So I go to Annie's because Emily and her mum and the kids are like a really, really close family. And so they do the same thing every Christmas, every year, no exceptions, a million traditions, right? Like they'll start with like ham and cheese croissants in the morning at a certain time. And then usually not they're pretty lazy. They sleep all day basically, but they just eat and sleep and do the big present opening for the kids. And the kids are adults now, but we still the pile of presents was insane. Like it was just, you've never seen consumerism like it. It makes me feel sick and excited all at the same time.
That's what
I got a PS5.
that's basically
That's what I
consumerism in a nutshell right there.
Yeah.
Sick and excited at the
Sick and
same
excited.
time.
That's sugar. That's sugar. Yeah, so I got a PS5. We set up, actually Caleb got one as well. So we both got one at the same time after all the presents had been opened. And I thought my big gift was tickets to Snoop Dogg in November, which I've got.
Okay.
Which
Wait,
awesome.
so that was not your big
like
gift?
It's heart.
That was
not
just,
my big gift. That was
a
just
gift.
No, it was like the next biggest gift disguised as the big gift.
Okay.
Everything else was pretty just like books and stuff,
Holy
clothes.
moly, okay.
Lots of socks. Way too many socks. I've had to make a third drawer in my next to me here in my clothing drawer so that I could fit my socks. That's how many fucking socks I got. It's ridiculous.
Moly.
People just keep buying me Friends socks, Brooklyn Nine-Nine socks, Rick and Morty socks. And then it's like they talk to each other like, how many socks did you get, Cal, this year? Oh, 50 pairs. Oh, I might get him a pair too.
I tell you what.
Thing ever.
I tell you what. We're selling those socks in our merch store.
That's right. You can pick yourselves up a good solid pair of Rick and Morty socks here, everybody. It says, "Oh geez,
touched but not worn." By
invisible.
The host of the Friday Night Fork Show. Touched but not worn.
Right. I mean, they've been worn once or twice, but
it's washed.
I peed on them a little bit.
It adds to the value.
I peed on them a little bit.
Holy
you know,
moly.
That's
a
it cost
lot.
you a little bit more now. It cost you more.
Yeah.
Shipped
Shipped with dry
Girls
cleaning
can
receipts.
sell bath water. We can sell socks, all right?
We can
worn
sell.
socks.
Yeah, we can do it. But anyway, so I said, so then what happens is, I'm like, oh, Snoop Dogg, cool. I'm like excited and happy with that. I'm very happy with that, Emily. But not as big as previous gifts. Like I was a bit like, you've set a precedent. You've set a precedent. But I got just disappointed. But I got so many other gifts that I was like, I'm happy with these. And I finally felt like I beat her at Christmas. I finally felt like the gift I got her was better because I got her like a really nice e-reader, which she wants. You know, it's like
nice.
top of her list.
Yeah, they're
have,
nice.
right?
Yeah, for sure.
So good. So I got her a brand new like top of the line e-reader, which she still complained about because it has no color for book covers. Anyway, that's
but that's
story.
the whole point.
That's
is
another
it's
story.
like the whole point
Yeah,
is it's like
I know. It's
old,
like a book, black and white. Yeah,
like a book, man.
But yeah, no, she loves it now. But anyway, so then the presents are over, blah blah, and then they're like, "Oh wait, we forgot a couple," and they gave Caleb his and me mine at the same time, same size box, same wrapping, and Caleb overheard him say, "Mom, get the fans" or something. And they're like as a secret language. And Caleb was like, fans. And so he said fans. And Emily had convinced me so hard because of the chip shortage and the no consoles, like PS5. It's like impossible to get one, man. They cost so much online from scalpers and stuff. They're just impossible to get. And I've had my name on different, lists and whatever. And it's just, I never hear about them. So I just assumed, I opened it up. I saw the word Sony and I was like, they got me a Sony fan? Like, that's kind of, I didn't know Sony made fans. Like, that was my first thought. That's how stupid, that's how much she'd convinced me that I wasn't getting a PS5. And then we opened them up. We both saw them. They said the cutest thing that happened on Christmas was me and Caleb hugging because we were like, we got PS5s. we hugged. And then we set his up immediately. And the first thing he did, of course, was download Fortnite. And we played a bit of like Astros, which is so good. The new Astros is amazing.
Yeah. Cool.
And the controllers are insane. The haptic feedback, everything about. I knew that the controller is the thing that I'd love, and it completely lives up to my expectations. But what struck me was the graphics. Like on Fortnite, immediately I was like, "This is a different game." Like even from PC, it is a different. It just looks so nice. Like the vibrancy, the colors, the water is like see-through and everything's reflective. Like I've never seen reflections like that. And every game's like that. Every game is exactly like that. It's
definitely optimized for next gen consoles, for sure.
So good. I didn't expect that. I just thought, next gen's going to be like a little bit better, but only marginally enough that I didn't want to buy one myself, Like I just would have waited another 3 years before I bought one.
Yep.
But I was proven wrong. I got to say, it's everything about it so far. Fucking the loading times. Oh my God, forget about it. There is none.
Yeah, forget about it.
Forget about it. Download times. I download a game now. You remember how on a PS4, like notoriously bad for download times. It used to take me like 24 hours to download a Fortnite update.
Yeah.
I just downloaded like five of my games that I just wanted, like boop, 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 and like 10 minutes a piece, 30 gig a piece, 10 minutes each.
Bibbidi bobbidi boop.
It's insane. So really happy with it.
Cool. What about did you get any of the peripherals, like the headphones or the
No, just I got a second controller. Emily bought me a second controller and
Nice.
a dock to charge them on, and so I didn't have to plug in the cable to charge.
Can you plug that controller into your computer and use it for other games like Rocket League?
I reckon I can. I haven't tried yet, but I reckon I can. I know that you could do it with the PS4 controller.
We should do it.
Yeah, then I can send your controller back to you, and you can stop using your broken button fixed.
No,
one.
I got a new controller.
Oh, you bought a new one?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I got because when I got my flight stick, I got like, hold on, let me grab it.
He just walks in with a new girlfriend, Jara.
No.
He walks in. He just walks in with a new girlfriend. This is my new controller.
Yo.
She tells me everything I can and cannot do.
Sit down and earn me some money, sweetie. I don't know if you better see it. Here you go.
Oh yeah. Oh dude, nice.
Xbox.
Sick. Woo, with the lightning on it.
And it's wired as well.
Sick, bro.
So it's very light, which I prefer the wired ones because they're not so bulky. So it's very light, and it's got grip, and it's got back tab buttons as well.
Nice.
And it's just
buttons.
tasty. It's just very tasty. It's a tasty controller.
Yeah, the electricity, it looks like it's made for Rocket League.
Dude, that's what I'm hoping. I'm keeping the receipt
dope.
on this one. Next time if this one messes up, I'm not going to take it apart and try and fix it like I did the last one.
No, you're going to take it
I'm
in.
going to take it in
the warranty,
and I'm going to use the warranty. To be
yeah.
fair, I fixed it momentarily. So I just created more problems in the end.
I mean, warranties are designed to have something break after it expires anyway, right? Like there was a warranty on me when Emily married me, but after the first year, like I've done the dishes twice. You know what I'm saying? Like,
but she still asks. But she still asks.
Of course. She's got the warranty. She's like, I got it right here. Yeah. So no, that's awesome, man. That's dope. We'll have to all play some Rocket League at some time. Speaking of, how long are we through the show tonight?
We're 38 minutes through, or like 40 minutes coming on.
40 minutes? Really? Is that all? Dude, it feels like it's been 3 hours. I'm loving this new set.
It's just the talk show vibe, you know. Like I'm you know what I'm loving? I'm just like adjusting to my position in frame. I'm just like trying out like, whoop. I'm just, how about back here? Try
this over here.
Just a little bit, just a touch of Cram.
Yeah. I'm just gonna go like, wheel right back.
Just a touch of me.
Look, I paused my game to be here. That's what my shirt says.
I'm just, maybe I could let's nestle in on each other. We've got the ability to coexist on the same plane right now.
Oh yeah, we can. So, like right here.
Right here.
Yeah, look. Right. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, you can merge your face with my face.
Oh my god.
Merge.
Oh, we can create the simul.
I am Carl. Kill me.
This is dope. Yeah, I love this. I love this virtual space. Let's move to a different virtual screen.
Let's keep it moving.
Let's go to the big faces.
Woo! The big faces.
And also, I'm loving Jazz. Jazz, can you just give us a little holler? You know what?
Stuck in the couch.
He's stuck in the box.
You know what? His screen only comes up if we're on this screen. I've got to do some more work.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
But
that's his little TV.
$1.
He found $1. Yeah, that's people often drop dollars inside televisions.
It's true. 2022.
In the couch.
So we got to get back.
Oh, you're in the couch. Oh, he's in the couch. Okay, the dollar makes sense now. To him, he's in the couch on Zoom, but to us, he's in the TV on stream.
No, he's streaming from the couch. He's just behind this this big screen here.
I love how it's never been done before, written under the couch.
Like,
you just fit in our catchphrase everywhere you possibly could. You're like, jam it in down here.
I know. It's on the sides. You know what? You want to see this screen here? I'm going to show it. Right here. Boom. This right here is the Friday Night Fork Show display of different vibes you're going to see this season. Different vibes. Yeah, different vibes. It up. You know.
We're vibing it up.
Yeah, there's.
Look how professional. It is.
Needless to say, there's been some changes this aisle.
Been a couple of changes.
Clean up an aisle one. It was a full cleanup. We had to.
Cram took it a bit far. He took it a bit far.
He let
his genius Photoshop mode go to town this season. But we can't complain. Look at it. It's delightful.
It's nice. It's nice to be here.
That's my new description for everything, by the way.
Delightful.
It's delightful. It's going to be my new thing. Oh, I had an announcement to make as well. Just on a personal front. Everyone already knows about my book coming out on the 21st.
This is true.
On the 23rd, I am at 8:40 a.m. I'm on 94.1 FM for a full-length interview on their breakfast show.
Holy moly!
So that's got me like nervous and excited. 135,000 listeners.
Holy
in my
moly!
General reading demographics. So that's that. Hopefully, I get a few sales from it, and hopefully I don't say something stupid.
Well,
on the
I can
real
tell
air. Once I'm off the net and I'm on the real radio, Cram. Woo! I can't fuck around. I can't make jokes like this.
I can tell you that you'll make more money and listeners and readers on that radio station than you will on this podcast, this Fork show.
Yeah. But I can't make jokes there. That's why I'm practicing words like delightful. It was delightful to be here, guys.
Yeah.
It was wonderful you having me. It was a pleasure being here.
Yeah.
And other words that aren't
how are you gonna
racially, politically, or sexually undertoned.
Are you gonna nerd out on this interview? Are you gonna because your book is sci-fi. It's she's and like let's just do a little you know what?
Let's practice.
Let's do a Cram's questions.
Let's do
a Cram's questions.
Let's do a Cram's questions, everybody.
Cram's questions. All right,
Cram's
interview
questions.
edition. So I'm gonna play the interviewer and
thanks for having me.
now we have
listening to.
You're now listening to
105.6.
105.6 Cram Questions FM.
Yes. Hello there, Callan Mulligan. You are second. This is your second publication. Tell us.
Sorry. Yeah. Pleasure to be here. Pleasure. Sorry about that.
Excuse me.
I ate some beans this morning.
Do not come onto my show with that kind of attitude. You know what? I don't want to do this interview anymore. I'm done with you.
What, you think that I don't have better breakfast shows to go to, bro? I put aside this date.
Taking up his pants.
I took aside this date for this show. I'm taking my pants off.
You dress.
Oh, you're lucky.
You dress funny.
You're lucky. Sorry. I do apologize.
Hold up. I'm getting something from my network. Okay. Yes. I'll ask him.
What was that?
So, your book, Astros.
Yes, Astros. Yes.
Astros.
Yeah. It's often pronounced asterix.
Asterix?
Your book,
yes.
Astros.
Tell me. What inspired you?
Well.
To come on this talk show in the first place, you know?
Well, you know, I gotta say, I tune in every week, Cram. When I'm driving to work on a Sunday morning, the Sunday breakfast shows, it's my favorite. It's my favorite place to go.
I'm only on the Saturday breakfast shows.
Wait, what's your name again? Are you you're the
Cram, and this is Cram's question.
Oh, you are Cram. Oh yeah, you are Cram, and this is Cram's question. Oh, sorry, I mixed up my Saturdays and my Sundays. Quite often I'll order a Saturday from McDonald's, and they'll be like, "What are you talking about?"
Just tell me what your book is about, sir, and we go on with the show.
Okay, sure. So Astrus is about a group of people on a ship, and the ship is sinking.
So Titanic.
Yeah, yes, it's Titanic, but it's retold and it's in space. So,
it's in space.
It's never been done before.
Yes, I'd like pineapple on that. Sorry, what were you saying? Something?
Yeah, I was just describing how original the concept for Anstrin
is. And that's all we have time for today. Thank you very much.
Thanks for having me.
The author of
Cram.
Anstrius.
Thanks for having me, everybody.
In live on Amazon.
Oh, sorry.
Live on Amazon.
Sorry.
It's a movie. Thank you for Cram coming on Cram's questions. Thank you.
Hey guys, I'm less nervous now. I feel like I'm going to be able to pull it off.
I think
So.
I gave you my worst. I gave you my worst.
Yeah, exactly. It can't get worse. It can't get
much worse than that.
It can't get worse. It
can't
get better either. But I'm happy in that middle ground. I'm happy in that middle ground.
Yeah, but I wonder what she'll ask you and what questions you will have to answer.
You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to go on Google and I'm going to find most common interview questions for an author. because I reckon it'll be pretty standard, right? Like it'll be like
if it's the same.
What gave you it will. It'll be like what what made you become a writer? How long have you been a writer for?
Dude.
What gave you the idea for the book? Like what inspired you to write it?
You could be like
what's the book about? It'll be like that stuff.
You get the list, you download the list, right? And it's like a wiki how to interview an author. And then you download the list and she starts reading it and it's like verbatim the same as the list you've got. And then she's like, and what inspired you to be an author? And you're like, well, I'm really good with the way people speak and the way people talk and the things they're going to say. And she goes, okay.
Generally predict
their
next sentence.
Yeah. And then she's like, okay. And what? And then you start like mirroring her talk. And what
gave me the inspiration to write it? Funny you ask. Yeah.
I have some questions for you.
Maybe I should flip it around. Maybe I should be like, hey everybody, it's a pleasure to be here. Callan J. Mulligan, author of Astrius, and I'm here interviewing Lee from 94.1 FM on her breakfast show. So what inspired you to become a radio host, Lee? I'll just start talking over
you could be thematic. You could be like, so Lee, how would you feel if you were stranded out in space? Like, what is, and then be like, well, get ready, baby.
Get ready, because you're about to find out.
Get ready, baby.
What it's like. You're about to find out what it's like. That's actually what gave me the inspiration.
Baby.
That's what gave me the inspiration. Was Emily was like, "Do you want to know what it's like to be left out in the cold?"
I'm wet. I'm out in the cold. It's raining.
Out in space, and I
space.
wet my pants, and it's so much colder because of the wet pants.
Wet pants make you cold.
And then I decided to write a book about this. So.
I have read the book. In all seriousness, people who are watching this and like, these guys are fucking loons.
These guys are mental. They're absolutely batshit crazy.
This is not
the only reason we watch.
This isn't our first episode. This is our 23rd episode, all right? And if you watch the previous ones, you'll know that.
You'll know all the references.
And there is an actual Astrius. I have read Astrius. I was one of the lucky advanced readers. And it is a fantastic novel. I do recommend it on the 21st. Getting it at your local bookstore. Online, your local online,
local online bookstore. Yeah. It'll be actually I am listing it with I'm listing it with a distribution network, so it gets wider distribution other than just Amazon anyway, like Book Depository, Booktopia, all the other big sites.
Yeah.
But it will be listed so that you can order print copies into any bookstore anywhere. Like you're more than welcome to do that. If you want to go to QBD or Angus Robinson,
I will be going there and ordering that book.
Ordering in 10 and then picking up and buying none of them.
That's it. Just leaving them on the shelves, mate.
Thank you, good sir.
Yep.
Thank you.
No worries.
I still get paid either way.
No worries.
Love it. If everyone can do that, if everyone who watches this show can do that.
Yeah, we'll link you. Don't worry, we'll link you in a private. You just need to get like dark web browser and it's all gonna be hush hush.
We can set that up for you because there's like
all we need is a credit card details.
So there's like one of you that watches this show. So Cato, if you decide to oh no, sometimes we get another viewer or two.
We have viewers. There's people around. There's people around. Yeah, there's been a few people coming through. We got Agalet, we got Atten, we got Arabs, we got Cax.
Arabs.
We got Kitten Rescue. Kitten Rescue is chilling. G'day, Kitten Rescue. Cool. Welcome to the Friday Night Fork Show. Our first
I'm glad
guest.
You're rescuing kittens. That's all I can say. Well, our first guest.
Yeah.
Oh no, you're not into the kitten rescue thing?
No, I'm into kitten rescue.
You're like, we know. I'm pretty sure I just said Luffy's rescuing kittens, and you went,
but I'm like, as opposed to what, Cal? I know, as opposed to what?
As opposed to killing kittens, obviously.
But the way the intonation of your voice was as opposed. Well, I'm glad you're rescuing kittens.
Well, I'm glad you're rescuing kittens,
as opposed to dogs, because screw those four-legged fuckers.
No, like puppies, of course, but dogs, dude. Jesus Christ, rabies.
I love kittens.
No, I love dogs. You like, and I love kittens. Yeah. I love pussy too. All right, next subject.
All types of animals.
All types of animals. All types of animals.
So
tigers, lions.
Yeah, tigers. Speaking of tigers, I literally just pulled up a photo that has the word tiger on it. What a segue.
Did you?
It's just of those Japanese arcades.
Wait, Jazz is back and connecting to audio. And now Zoom screen's gone back to Jazz being back at the top.
Holy moly. Jazz, when did you leave? When did you leave? Let me
Did
put
you-
him back on the couch.
Did
Couple
your net
minutes.
crash? Oh, okay. All right. Well, all you missed was us ranting like lunatics. as
Dude,
per
I don't
usual.
even. I don't know what you missed, bro. Whatever you missed is. But
Probably
yeah,
best.
these
Probably
see,
best that you missed
If
it.
you see on stream, I put up a picture of these arcade machines that were all over Japan.
Yes.
Yeah,
The-
yeah.
Yeah.
They're just like it's just different types of arcade games, you know. Like we're not so lucky.
One called Tiger.
So that's what I'm saying. You said Tiger, and I was just happened to press this image. I was like, what a segue.
Dude, Illuminati confirmed.
It's a full loop.
Telling you. It's conspiracy, bro. It's conspiracy. Don't get the vaccines. They're chipped. They'll track you. They'll track you.
5G.
Sorry. They'll track you. Bill Gates' tracking software. Sorry.
What else do we want to say to start off this year? Like, I would like to see some return segments. I'd like to see some more Cram's questions. I've got some ideas for the next thingy. Could we get some questions in for Gus? Because Gus,
Yes.
for anyone who doesn't know, in the Fork Show,
Yes.
one of our segments is Ask Gus, and he's an old fella, comprised of the brains
Old
trust
fella.
of us three old fellas.
Yep. If you combined our 3 brains, you'd get one almost stroke victim, is what we're trying to say. You'd get one really senile old man.
Jara's face popped up right when you said that as well. You're like, one
Nice.
stroke victim, and it's just
Nice.
like, boop.
Yeah, so ask. So
Where am
you
I?
send in a question. You as the audience, where am I? You as
send
the
us-
audience send in a question.
Where are we gonna get
Where's
it?
my
And
daughter?
then Gus will answer it. Yeah.
Where do we send the questions into again?
The Discord or email or just in chat or
In chat or as a
message
comment?
you.
Yeah, in chat
Or as a comment on YouTube. That's the easiest way for most
Yeah.
people watch this on YouTube
Yeah.
after it's been live. So just leave a comment and we'll put that Ask Gus question in the next episode. That's unless we start getting more than 4 viewers and multiple comments, then
we'll
it's
change
just
it up. Then
first
we'll
in,
get
best
an
dressed.
email. Then
we'll have to
but we're not gonna-
randomize
we're
it.
not
We'll
gonna
get an
worry,
official.
yeah.
We'll get an official channel. Yeah.
But
to go
speaking
through.
of that, the questions that we want you to ask are advice questions. You know, questions that if you need a bit of advice, if there's something you don't know, if there's something you just want, just anything you need to know. Just we
Anything.
We love to help.
We're geniuses. We're
Well,
experts.
yeah, we're geniuses. True, but we're geniuses.
Combine
who
our
love to help.
brains.
Yeah, we know everything.
Together,
Yeah,
if you combine our
combine-
3 brains, there's a good
You don't
chance.
just want
that
to
we're
ask.
pretty
You don't want to
smart.
waste this. You don't want to waste this on general knowledge that you can just Wikipedia. Is what he's trying to say.
No.
You want to put forward a question that is like a question that you would only put forward to Dr. Phil.
Uh-huh.
You put that forward to us,
Yeah.
and we'll answer it better than he ever did.
Way
That's
better.
what we're trying to
Way
say.
better.
Way better.
3
Yeah.
Dr.
Way
Phils.
better.
3 Dr.
Three
Phils.
doc-
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
And we're just as
Certified
qualified.
doctors.
Just as qualified as him.
All is qualified together. When you combine us all, we're a doctor.
Yeah,
really.
yeah.
Like I dropped out of astronomy in university after 6 months. You know, I did 6 months of university
Yeah.
as a science student.
Almost a doctor.
Cram here has done like 5 different tertiary education, adult education.
I've done a lot of stuff.
Degree attempts.
I've done a lot of stuff.
And
I nearly passed high school.
Mate,
Jared nearly passed high school. So the
yeah.
3 of us combined,
it's a pretty
is
good.
one Dr.
It's
Phil.
a pretty good.
it's
It's a pretty good.
3
Phil.
Dr. Phils.
Nearly. Yeah.
Yeah. Look, you can call us Phil. Okay, it's Ask Gus, but you can call us.
Yeah,
Phil.
Gus is. That's what we're saying. Gus is a superior Phil.
He's
Like
superior.
he's the guy that you ask, but Gus is us. You know.
Oh,
It's-
this is the thing I never get in Valorant. A superior Phil.
it-
That's what I need. That's what I
Gus is
need
the
in
guy that
Valorant.
Dr. Phil asked.
yeah. That's it. Dr. Phil, you
know,
send in your
You won't
questions.
admit it, but
Yeah.
Send in your questions, Dr. Phil.
Send him in.
Send those questions in.
Dr. Phil sends us a question. Hey, I was wondering. I was wondering.
Is that your
it's not
impression?
anything like
That's a perfect impression. I was wondering. Have
No,
you
look
paid-
here, guys.
Have you paid the copyright, guys? It's like what you gotta do is you gotta do like
y'all
a
need to
retarded
fix
Colonel
your
Sanders.
life.
It's like a retarded
that's
Colonel
it.
Sanders.
Yeah,
You're
that's good.
All right, now let me tell you here, guys. Let me tell you here.
Holy
Send
moly.
in your questions, guys.
That's definitely
yeah.
it's Dr. Phil when he's very, very drunk.
You young
Really
lady
drunk
are a
Phil.
brat.
really
you need
drunk.
to respect your parents.
Respect
So
your
good.
parents.
Respect your elders.
Respect their authority.
Am I right, guys? Woo!
All right.
Yeah. You
Round,
tell him,
round of
Philip.
applause.
Tell that teenager.
Tell him, Philip. You tell him.
I think that's a good spot to end tonight's episode.
Thank you, Oprah. Sorry.
Yeah, I think that's a very good spot.
To end the talk show.
Look, this
wrapping it
episode was the next phrase, which last episode we told you we'd catch you in the next phrase. That was today.
Yep, that was this phrase.
But yeah, I guess.
But I'm afraid it's time to go.
You're very funny.
If he pauses this randomly, the screen just phrased on you. Don't worry, it just.
So everybody, thanks for joining in to tonight's Friday Night Fork Show. It's 2022. Hope you're all having a happy new year, and we'll catch you in the next phrase.
Much love.
In the next phrase. Now it's that's it.
That's it.
We're done.
Now we're on the new end screen.
We're on
right?
the end screen.
We're just in the background. This is the background
Yeah,
noise
yeah.
that you get from like TV shows and stuff.
The people
Nice.
I don't know if it's going to end now, but